Hamilton County Commissioners have approved funding for new lighting at East Hamilton High School's baseball and softball fields.
And we understand it was an alternative to Mayor Weston Wamp's original plan to use federal COVID dollars to fund the project. Liam Collins is here in the studio now to explain how it'll work. Liam.
Yeah, well, they come from a 2018 bond that was intended for school projects, but also construction at the Silverdale Detention Center. Now, this project would take up about half of the remaining funds from that bond. So when commissioners heard that, they inserted their own projects to be funded the same way. None of them were approved, but it created some conversations about how projects are funded in total. A long-term county concern will finally get the funding it needs. Hamilton County Commissioners approved $400,000 to light the baseball and softball fields at East Hamilton High School. The agreement would require the school district to put in an additional $100,000.
Hopefully will happen during baseball season. We don't want to leave these kids, boys and girls, waiting any longer.
It was part of a $3 million proposal Mayor Weston Wamp made last week to fund a range of projects across the county. The funding would have been pulled from a Wastewater Treatment Authority project that Wamp said was years away from being finalized and was being funded using federal COVID relief dollars. He pulled the resolution Wednesday after Local 3 News reported that WWTA board members had plans to approve a contract for the project the same day.
He's beginning to bring forward pieces of that same proposal.
The funds for the East Hamilton High School project would come from a 2018 bond intended for school projects and construction at the county jail. There are $1 million not spent yet, leaving $600,000 left in the bond. When commissioners heard that, they jumped in to propose their own projects. Commissioner Warren Mackey asked for money for the Avalon Recreation Center. Commissioner Joe Graham proposed funds for schools in Lookout Valley while expressing concerns about the way Wamp introduced the resolution.
I've never received any resolution that we didn't have an explanation on how to fund or where the money was coming from.
Neither Mackey nor Graham's projects were approved. Chairman Chip Baker proposed a plan for American Rescue Plan dollars to be approved in the future, including an application process.
Instead of just giving funds, and I know it's not quite like that, but it is more or less, we just kind of give people funds. So that I suggest that we look at a grant process.
The project would have to be approved by the school board in order to move forward. It's not clear when it may receive a vote, but their next meeting is scheduled for February 16th. David.